Hello guys, in this session of construction and building materials, I'm going to explain the effect of current conditions on the properties of lime-metakaolin, and lime-zeolite mortars. As a first part, we must know about some main materials to understand the purpose of this practice. Aluminosilicate is a mineral containing aluminium oxide and silice. Zeolite is a crystalline hydrate aluminosilicate, and metakaolin is a supplementary cementation, since it is a thermally activated aluminosilicate. Artificial pozzolan is reactive. The present study was undertaken to elucidate the influence of zeolite and metakaolin additions on the compressive stress, porosity, shrinkage, and force resistance of lime mortars cured. This material, taking into account the different humidity conditions with or without carbon dioxide access in a period of up to 1 year, was implemented with determined by X-ray diffraction and thermogravimetric analysis. It was observed that puzzolans reduce the contraction of fresh lime mortars. The current materials are intended to be used for the repair of historic structures, be compatible with their properties and appearance to the original structure. Lime mortars are considered superior to cement mortars for the repair of historic structures. So, to modify them, we must know their chemical reactions as sealing, hardening, and durability for the different binders. This helps to find different types of mortar and adapt them to different applications. The process of metakaolin zeolites and their pozzolanic properties are currently researched. Type pozzolanic material, current time, and the environment for hardening process. The objective in this practice is to determine the influence of the addition of ground zeolite and metakaolin in lime mortars and evaluate their effect in different curing conditions. Lime hydrate as the first binder and repair lime zeolite and lime-metakaolin mortars. And other practice, cylindrical test tubes for the compressions, probes in the forms of prints for the contractions, and curing procedures in containers with 100% time humidity. And one example, this practice for the first specimens of cylinders with an age of 365 days are initially saturated with water and then subject for the freezing cycles. In this graphic, observe the resistance and compressions that present the mortars subject to the different curing. We can observe that the most moisture helped the pozzolan reaction. Okay, and the conclusions. It was found that the development of the properties of all the mortar tests was reciprocally depend of the current conditions, since they affect the pozzolan reactions, the training, and the carbonation of the mortars. Other conclusion is the lime pozzolan mortars, and especially those from the lime zeolite mixtures, cannot be used without precise knowledge about their use. Mortars of this composition do not develop their binding potentials under dry conditions. However, their use in humid environment is recommended.